Alright lads, so the 6th anniversary for the most part is now officially done, with only a few leftover things to do until the end of the month. And as always, like we did do it last year, we're here to talk about how good was the 6th anniversary celebration. Was it better than last year? Was it the best celebration that we have received thus far? That's down to you. I'm going to give my opinion on it, and I'll give a quick TLDW for those that don't want to watch the entire video. I personally believe this was a better anniversary compared to the recent years, but there's still a lot of things they could have done to make the anniversary feel more like an actual anniversary. But that being said, let's look at what we did get for the round 1 of the 6th anniversary. So going through it, you can see here that we did get the 6th anniversary Choose a 6-star, which is pretty nice. We did then get 10 free multis, so 100 free summons. We got the 6th anniversary step up summons. We then did get some packs that we're not really going to be talking about because it's not really worth mentioning. We got the 6th anniversary login bonus, giving us a 5-star ticket after 15 days, and overall I believe it gave around 150-ish spirit orbs. We then did get the 6th anniversary quest, giving us a power special move source. We had the event orders giving us 70 orbs and some extra goodies, with the daily Urudu and Jinta's daily quest, with the Cons Mega Bonanza, the Rukia special training, which isn't anything noteworthy, so we're going to skip over that. And then we did have the increased drop rate, more specifically, Droplet times 2 in Enriched Droplet Zone, and Link Stop Potion times 2 in Inheritance Zone. So firstly, let's talk about the Choose a 6-star that we did get again this year. Honestly, no real complaints here. We know exactly what we are getting even before it does come out. We know the exact cap, it's just before June's end of month, so we knew exactly what characters were going to be featured in this, and personally, there's really no complaints here. I guess there is one small nitpick from me personally. I would have much preferred to see it get one of the 5 characters chosen. That would have been just a tad bit better to double your odds, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's still an exciting thing. It's better to have it than not have it, in my opinion. And for any new player out there, this is an absolute godsend, giving you a chance to get a character of your choice at fully max level 200 is always nice, especially for the newer players out there that are maybe just starting the game for the 6th anniversary. Being able to get a maxed out character is definitely something that's going to allow them to clear content a lot easier, to get a lot of orbs to then summon on the anniversary banner. So Choose 6-star this year was just normal, nothing too special, but still nice to have regardless. The 10 free multis that we did get for the first part of the anniversary was pretty nice, but I will say it could have been better. This is probably one of the more disappointing things from the first round of the anniversary. The reason why I say that is because it was the exact same free multis that we did get earlier this year. And by that, it's just one free multi every single day, and on your final multi, you are guaranteed a 5-star, but the filler pool only featured characters up to the Kisuke and Yoruichi Fierce Battle banner, and I think there was a few banners before that. So for a lot of us, we had every character in here. I think personally, what they should have done was make it so it goes to the most recent premium banner. So that being the Fierce Battle Nelliel banner, I believe was the most recent one at the time. I'm not too sure, but I think personally for the 6th anniversary free multis, it should have included the most recent premium characters. Unfortunately, it didn't. It only went up to the Kisuke and Yoruichi banner. But it's still nice to have free multis. You can't really complain all too much. But again, just one quick criticism is that the filler pool definitely should have been just a tad bit better. If anything, if I was organizing the anniversary, I would have made it guaranteed 5-star every single day, because getting one 5-star these days sometimes don't cut it, especially for premium characters like this, where sometimes you need dupes of them just to make them even better than an end of month character that normally comes with better types of skills. This game does want you to get a character 5-5, let's be honest. You don't need a 5 out of 5 character, but sometimes it does encourage you to do it. So I think, quite frankly, that we should have just had guaranteed 5-stars every single day. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. I think one of K-Lab's bad things they do about this game is treat 5-stars as rare as they are. They shouldn't be this rare. And I think a guaranteed 5-star every single day wouldn't break the game. It wouldn't make K-Lab go broke, but it would be a very nice appreciation for an anniversary, right? So there's 2 things I would have changed is either 1, make it a guaranteed 5-star every single day, or I would have changed the filler pool to include the more recent premium characters. After that, we have the 6th anniversary step-up summons, the most memorable thing of any type of anniversary. The banner is the thing that's always remembered for the most part, in my opinion. Even outside of BBS, the one thing that a lot of people talk about after an anniversary is how good the banner actually was and how good the anniversary character was. Obviously, character-wise, what an amazing character. 6th anniversary Aizen, very, very cool design. The fact that it isn't Aizen is already exciting as it is, and he's also a very broken character, in potentially introducing a new type of meta with Frenzy +2, Flurry +2, etc. So I think this character, the way they did was very well done. The lead up to the anniversary was also very exciting with the fact that they didn't outright confirm who the character was going to be. Normally on the, I believe, 10th of July or the 11th of July, we do get a second trailer pretty much confirming who the 6th anniversary character will be, and we didn't get that this year because we had Artwork Ichigo instead, who is also a very amazing character, right? So the fact that we didn't get any type of reveal or downright confirmation of who the character was going to be left us on the edge of our seats for the most part in the Bunker livestream where they finally revealed the Aizen. Even though in my opinion it was most likely to be him, even though in my opinion it was pretty much guaranteed to be him, there was still a thought in the back of my mind that said, what if it isn't Aizen? So I think they did a good job at not pretty much spoiling who the 6th anniversary character is going to be, and that made the reveal even more exciting. The character design is amazing, the soundtrack for the character is also amazing, so everything about the 6th anniversary Aizen in my opinion is actually just done very, very well. But what about the 6th anniversary Step Up banner? Well, if we actually look at the banner itself, let me quickly hop on here. The most notable thing was obviously the fillers. What an amazing set of fillers, right? One of the things we didn't expect to see featured on the anniversary banner was the last year anniversary count, because that has never happened before, especially considering the fact that they had their own individual banners for the anniversary countdown. I don't think anyone expected these two characters to be featured in it. Fillers as good as this, with recent premiums, recent seasonals. Overall, it was just a very good banner in my opinion. The only bad thing about this banner in my opinion, as I think everyone's opinion, was the step up formula. Obviously, only having one guaranteed 5-star and not having that many discounts does suck, and it pretty much encourages you to spend as much orbs as you can. For content creation, I think it's a good thing. But overall, I feel like if there was one thing I would have changed, is definitely added more steps. You know, this is one of the things that we complain about for any type of banner, any type of celebration banner, because for some reason, for any type of celebration, this is the banner format that Caleb liked to use. This format was amazing or good when step-ups weren't a regular thing. When this was the only time to get a guaranteed 5-star, we didn't complain. But when normal banners just have better step-ups, it's kind of ridiculous when this is supposed to be a celebration for the game. So I think the fillers definitely did save this anniversary banner. In my opinion, it probably saved the anniversary, and I think that's a good thing on Caleb's part. But if there was anything I would have changed, is definitely made the step-ups a lot better. Maybe make it a 30-step banner with multiple guarantees, multiple discounts, and overall just make it a good banner, better than this, because some people didn't have that many orbs, and unfortunately, you know, after the 7th step, after the guaranteed 5-star, you could spend 2,500 orbs and get nothing. So I think the anniversary banner was pretty good this year because of the fillers, but it definitely could have still been just a tad bit better had they given him better steps. After that, we had the login bonus for the 6th anniversary. Same exact login bonus as last year. There's no real complaints here. I guess you could say they could have made it better. They could have given more orbs. But yeah, overall, just login bonus was just semi-decent. After that, we had the 6th anniversary point event that I will say was the best point event that we have ever received thus far. But that's mainly because of the 4th bonus that we did get. Obviously, it really depends on how many bonus characters you did have for this anniversary point event. But it was actually semi-decent. We did get the 6th anniversary coin, and we did get a power special move source. So I think the anniversary point event was actually pretty good this year. In terms of points that we did get, it was by far the highest that you could ever get for the most part. So no complaints there. However, I will say there was a few things to complain about. For starters, we got a dupe 4-star. Instead of giving us a new 4-star character just to get an extra 35 orbs, they gave us a dupe 4-star like they did last year. Now, I think their reasoning for this is because they gave the orbs somewhere else, even from the event orders or in another event. But either way, I feel like just giving us a dupe 4-star is just a bit ridiculous. I feel like it definitely should have been a newer 5-star. And another thing to complain about, in my opinion, was the story. And this is something that is not just apparent for the anniversary, but there was no real reason. They didn't explain why Aizen got this form. It was pretty much just a recap of all his other forms, and now he just has this. I feel like Caleb really dropped the ball for the most part, and I do remember a quote from Alex, I believe, from the KGS livestream, that Caleb put a lot of time and effort into these stories, and people just skip over them. And maybe this is our fault. Maybe because they know people skip over them, they don't put a solid job into the stories. But I feel like for original characters, they should have done a better job in explaining this new form. Maybe they can't, or maybe they're too scared to go into canonness, or I guess they don't want to just give a direct explanation of why this is. But I feel like other games do it. Other games have like original stories. This isn't canon regardless. It isn't going to mess up the original Bleach storyline. But I feel like they definitely could have gave a better explanation of why this anniversary Aizen is a thing, why he looks like that, and just a simple storyline would have been just nice. It would have just made the point event, or the event in general, just nice to read through. But unfortunately, this explanation of this anniversary Aizen was just not there. So, point event, reward-wise, I think it was okay. It was the best point event today, but I feel like they definitely could have done a lot better in terms of the story. explaining this character. That's my only gripe with this anniversary point event, in my opinion. And then skipping past these stuff because they're not really worth talking about, we also have the Power Up Festival. Now, I think it's worth talking about here because last year for the Power Up Festival, we didn't have 2 times droplets for Enriched Droplet Zone, and we didn't have 2 times potions for Inheritance Zone. Ever since the introduction of Link Short characters, Caleb were really stingy with the 2 times potions until pretty much this year for the most part. So it was nice to see 2 times IZ potions return for the 6th anniversary, especially considering that we did get it for the countdown. I very much do like this. What I would have liked to see here is either 3 times droplets or 3 times potions, or maybe even 2 times drops for epic raids, or maybe even inheritance strats. Considering that we didn't get 5 times ER or IT, I feel like an increased drop rate period for those 2 game modes would have definitely enhanced the anniversary, to say the least. And outside of that, that's pretty much all there is to talk about round 1. So let's quickly jump to what we got for round 2. Alright, so for round 2, what did we get? We got the new free character banner with the Spirits Alpha with Yujishiro, Shinsui, and Genrisai. After that, we had the packs that we're not going to talk about. We had an event support pack, just a cheap pack. I guess it was kind of worth buying, I guess. We had the 6th anniversary Senkamotai, which is pretty nice. We had the 6th anniversary Co-op quest, which is also pretty nice. We had the point event, and then we also had the event orders, which again just gave us 70 orbs. We had the Frenzy character ticket, which we get every single month. We had the Power Festival, giving us just nothing too noteworthy for the most part. Maybe for beginners, these are actually quite nice to get, but for a lot of veterans out there, we just skip past this. And then we did have the player questionnaire. The player questionnaire was nice this year. I very much did enjoy the questions that were asked, and it's up to Caleb if they do want to improve on that. But going up back to the top, let's talk about the first thing, the 6th anniversary Part 2 banner. First thing that I very much do like was the fact that it was a free character banner, and it's kind of sad that that's one of the highlights from this, is that it is a free character banner. That is normally the norm, but unfortunately with the way Caleb were doing things prior to the anniversary, we're only giving us 2 character banners and 1 character banners. I do appreciate that this was a free character banner, overall just giving you an increased chance to get something new. The fact that it was 3 original designs for Soripers was also a very smart choice on Caleb's part. Instead of giving us some novel characters that we don't really know about, the best thing to do, and that's exactly what they did, was to give us 3 original forms for characters that we are familiar with and characters that we very much do like and very much do want to summon for. But the banner itself, again, same like critique from the first part of the anniversary. Step-ups were just a bit meh in terms of the steps. The characters were very, very good. Let's quickly go to the filler pool. And the filler pool was also very, very good. Again, no complaints with the fillers. The 3 characters themselves, very cool designs. Animations are on point. Don't like Shinsui's animations. That's just a personal gripe with the character. I think Shinsui's kind of meh just because of his animations. But all 3 characters are OP in their own right. And again, just very good filler pools, just limited characters. Even if they aren't as good as round 1's fillers, them being limited does just make it nice to have all of these characters in an anniversary banner. And again, the only real complaint here was just the step-up formula. So as always with any type of anniversary, we also do get an anniversary Senkamon Tower. For the most part, it isn't anything too special in a sense. It's a new type of layout in them for the most part with the way it looks, and the only thing different in terms of floors is the final floor. Now, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing personally, and what I mean by that, by the way, is that this anniversary tower is pretty much the exact same as the Tower of Iceberg, or the Iceberg of Training Tower that we did get a few months ago with the introduction of Tatsuki. And again, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing that it's the exact same in terms of the floor conditions besides the final floor, because it's a good thing in a sense that if you know you can beat the Iceberg Training Tower, you'll know for a fact that you'll be able to beat the Anniversary Tower. And this is a limited one, right? So it would kind of suck if you could beat the last month's tower or the newest tower but can't beat this one. But for someone like me or some other players out there that just want something different to try out, it would have been nice if the conditions were just a bit different, right? And it would be nice too if the rewards were a bit better. It's the same old type of stuff. I feel like maybe giving us just extra rewards for the anniversary would have been nice. We do get 5 extra stages. But I feel like just more extra rewards. Maybe double the rewards would have been nice, just for 1 month of the anniversary. But there's nothing really to complain about here, besides just the fact that we could have gotten more orbs, I guess, in my opinion. We then also did get the 6th anniversary co-op quest, which is a kind of hot debate right now if it's even worth farming. I did make a video on it talking about it. At the time of that video, when I did release the video, I did spend like 300 soul tickets, and within those 300 soul tickets, I got the amazing reward twice. And I think it's kind of cool. I think this event is kind of cool. You get a 5-star ticket, you get the 5-star con. Would have been nice if it was a different attribute, but for a new player out there, this is just something extra to do. That's all we always like to see. Even if the rewards are bad, even if it isn't anything really worth farming, just something extra to do compared to what we normally do is always nice in my opinion. And I think this quest was something... it was worth talking about for a day or two. I still kind of farm it when I have just spare soul tickets. I like that it's very easily done. I know some people say it's not worth farming, you should just farm soul, IZ instead. But because the quest is so easy, it allows you to farm it very easily. And again, for new players out there, this is a very good chance to stack up on a large amount of large EXP crystals. And at the same time, you could get a 5-star con, you could get a 5-star summon ticket, and you could walk away with like potentially like 3,000 rainbow pots, which is something that I think is kind of cool. So I like this event, but I feel like the drop rate for the, mega reward, that being like the 3,000 rainbow pots or the 20,000 large EXP crystals, I feel like should have been a tad bit higher. Because I know some people out there believe Cool actually spent 1,000 soul tickets on it and never got the 3,000 rainbow potions. So I like the idea of it, but I feel like the drop rate should have just been a tad bit better. After that, we have the Untold Stories #1, which was the point event for this specific round of the anniversary. This point event, for the most part, is just a normal point event. There's nothing real special about this. And I forgot to mention, for the first part of the anniversary, we actually did get a special 5-star ticket for the 6th anniversary point event, which could have given you seasonal characters. So that's one prop to kill that I do like about the point event. That was kind of nice. But for this point event, it was nothing special, just the same old point event. But that's what you kind of expect, right? After that, we have the round 2 event orders, which is just nothing really not what we're talking about. And that's pretty much it. Again, questionnaire we already mentioned. So round 2 of the anniversary was semi-decent with the 6th anniversary tower. That gave us something to do for a couple of days. And then we did get this anniversary card quest, which again has given us something to do for a couple of days. But this definitely could have been improved upon, in my opinion. And then lastly, let's talk about the 3rd round of the anniversary, which is going on right now. So we have the 10 free seasonal multis. So of course, with part 1 of the anniversary, we did have 10 free premium multis. Part 3 gives us 10 free seasonal multis. After that, we had some packs that we're not going to talk about. And then we had ×2 potions once more, which does start on the 23rd, so it hasn't even started just yet. And then we also have droplet ×2 for Enriched Droplet Zone. So overall, personally, I very much do like that droplet ×2 and Link Star Potion ×2 did happen once more this month. And at the same time, I very much do like that we did get 10 free seasonal multis once more. But again, same gripe that I had with the first part of the anniversary with the 10 free premium multis. Either this should have had more up-to-date seasonal characters, because it caps out at the swimsuit banner with Nemu and Patchy and Halibo, or a guaranteed 5-star every day. It's not too much to ask for, and I feel like that definitely would enhance this anniversary experience. So overall, lads, what do I think about the 6th anniversary? Well, as I did mention at the start of the video, it's a semi-decent anniversary. It's better than last year, but last year's anniversary was kind of bad, right? The upgrades that we did get this year, which is significantly better banners in terms of fillers, there was technically more content to do, and obviously the fact that we did have 2x potions was something just giving us extra content to do as well. What I would have changed, as I did mention, was the fact that the free multis definitely should have had more up-to-date characters. It should have been guaranteed 5-star every single day. The step-up banner should have changed the step-up formula. I feel like maybe K-Lab should save off a new game mode and incorporate it for the anniversary, because this is their own words, by the way, right? They mentioned in their quarter report or their financial report for this quarter, the lack of interesting content. They mentioned that themselves. They know there isn't interesting content in this game. And IT, I think, is a good thing to farm, but no 5x IT is just ridiculous. And I know everyone is tired of hearing about it. 5x IT needs to be a thing. We know that. 5x ER needs to be a thing. We know that. Personally, I feel like they should have added a new game modes, maybe something to do every single day, maybe even epic raids. Guild quests, for example, other content that's already in the game, even Arena, for example. Maybe they should have buff rewards. Maybe they should have given us extra rewards for this specific time to encourage us to play those specific game modes, because that's one thing Caleb actually failed this year. We had the World Challenge, where we needed to do a certain amount of challenges to get a 5-star summon ticket. Again, the lack of good rewards for that people didn't bother with it, right? And maybe some of you didn't even know this even existed, but Arena was one of the things that we didn't even complete, because no one wants to play Arena, because again, the lack of rewards. So I feel like that if there was one thing Caleb should have changed for this anniversary, was one, make the free multi just a bit better, give us guaranteed steps, and just overall give us more content. Because quite frankly, as unfortunate as it is, a lot of people's excitement for this anniversary was very determined on whether you pulled the anniversary character or not. And that's kind of sad. Because some games out there, you know, even if you don't get the anniversary character, you still had a lot to do. So I feel like going forward for the 7th anniversary, KLab should prepare the anniversary in advance and have content planned. I don't know what that content can be. I honestly don't. But add something new for us to do every single day. Add something for us to do other than just a normal point event, right? To make it feel just different. Because I know a lot of people out there, once you got shafted or once you were done summoning, you're like, now what? So that's one of the big things that last year had too. Last year's biggest complaint was the lack of content. This year, we had more things to do with the co-op event, with the fact that we had 2 times potions. But I feel like we do need more content in this game. And we have a lot of content to do. You know, we have IZ, IT, ER, guild quests. There's a lot of things to do in this game, but the lack of rewards, especially in Arena, is definitely not encouraging people to play the game. And one of the big things that a lot of companies look into is player retention. How long are players playing the game every single day? And it's very easy fixes, honestly, just better rewards. That's all we ask for. Better rewards for our time. And if KLab finally realized that, we're going to have a better game and a better anniversary. But yeah, lads, other than that, that was pretty much all my thoughts about this anniversary. Again, semi-decent, but definitely could have been a tad bit better, a lot better actually. And I guess the last thing to mention, my biggest gripe with the anniversary, no 3rd anniversary Aaroniero resurrection. That was something a lot of us were expecting and a lot of us were looking forward to, because they kind of subbed the expectation of that by doing 2nd anniversary Ichigo last year, like significantly months or even a year in advance. He should not have received his resurrection when he did, so a lot of us were expecting that maybe every single year we're going to get an anniversary character resurrection, and we didn't get 3rd anniversary Aaroniero resurrection, unfortunately. So that's my probably biggest disappointment thus far for the 6th anniversary. But other than that, in the comments below, lads, let me know what you thought about the 6th anniversary, what you would have changed, and what you would have liked to see added to make this anniversary overall a lot better. But that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.